Hey guys, welcome back to Easy Country Cooking and Cook and Share. You know, I've had French onion soup before, and I got to thinking in my brain up here, what about if you were to take that concept and apply it to something else like chicken? So I went ahead and concocted a recipe of French onion chicken. And you know what? It came out absolutely incredible. Easy to make, 25, 30 minutes. Well, maybe a little more. But you've got it made, great midweek meal, and the family will love it. So let me show you how to do it. So what I've got here, guys, are about 4 chicken thighs. So I'm going to go ahead and season these up with a bit of salt. And, of course, some ground black pepper. I'm going to use a fair amount here, but, the amount of seasoning is totally up to you. A dusting of the old garlic. Just got to have some garlic. And, again, amount is up to you. Oops, a little too much there. And last but not least, some thyme. Thyme is another seasoning I love. I mean, you could go crazy and even put a bit of rosemary on here. But I'm just going to go with the 4 for now. And of course, these are boneless, skinless, or I should say these are bone-in, skin-on thighs, guys. But you could use boneless, skinless chicken thighs, chicken parts, whatever you like. But I decided to use thighs. I just like them. Okay, and next up, guys, some oil into a pan over medium-high heat. And this is just olive oil. And then the thighs in, skin side down. I just love that sizzle. Now, I'm using a cast iron pan here, guys, simply because I love cast iron, but you can use any pan. So we're just going to cook these up, 6-7 minutes, something like that, till they're just about cooked through. And about partway through, guys, we're going to give these a flip over. And just look at this, we got some really nice color happening here. And after about 7 or 8 minutes, guys, they are pretty much done. And just remember, they are going to simmer a little longer when we continue here down the road, so this is pretty good. So we are just going to pull them out and set them aside on a plate to rest a bit. Next up on the old agenda here, guys, I'm going to grab up some onions, and we're just going to slice these into sections. And these are just white onions, guys, but you can use Spanish onions, whatever flavor you like. All right, guys, now in the same pan, you don't want to do anything with that pan because there's a great flavor happening there. I'm going to add in a good knob of butter. Now I just hope this melt down. Now, in with those onions. And we're going to let these cook away low and slow for about 15-20 minutes, just to the point where they begin to caramelize. So we got some nice, kind of semi-caramelized onions in here. And we are coming along really well here, guys. Just look at this. I mean, I don't know about you, but there is nothing better than caramelized onions on burgers, sandwiches, whatever. And I mean, there's just something about caramelized onions in a cast iron pan. I've never had them turn out poorly or bad. I mean, I just love cast iron cooking, and I'm going to get out there this summer on the old open fire pit with some cast iron pans. We'll do some cooking, just going to be great. But I am just loving the way these onions are coming along. Alrighty then, guys, these onions are cooked up just about the way I want them. Could caramelize a little more. That's fine for me. So now we're going in with 2 tablespoons of flour just to thicken things up. And we're going to stir this around until the flour dissolves and a bit of a roux forms. And this is going to really thicken up our sauce here too. But just look at those onions. Then in we go with 1.5 cups of beef stock. Season things up again with a bit of salt. Not too much. Some ground black pepper. And a little bit more thyme. Just give everything the old stir-a-rooney here. We're just going to bring this to a boil. And you'll notice here I use beef stock and not chicken stock. I mean, you could use chicken stock, but I just like that richness of beef stock. Or you could use a combo of beef stock and chicken stock. Next up, we're going back in with our chicken. Oh man, this is going to be so good, my friends. Just look at that sauce bubbling away. And we're going to reduce the heat a little bit and let this simmer away for about 15 minutes. And we're going to rotate that chicken occasionally and even, grab up some of that sauce and just spoon it over top of that chicken. Just look at this, guys. All right, guys, we've simmered away for about 15 minutes here, and it is looking and smelling mighty fine. So now you probably guessed it. We are going over the top with a piece of Swiss cheese over the top of each piece of chicken here. Just add those final touches. Slip a lid on, and we'll just let that simmer away a bit more until the cheese melts. Ladies and gentlemen, that cheese has melted down, and just look at this. Doesn't that look spectacular? Okie dokie, guys. Let's grab one up here and see what we've got. Some of that delicious sauce, some of that onion. Oh, I mean, life doesn't get any better than this. Just look at. Let's go ahead and plate this up, and it is perfect with baguettes of any kind. Oh, just look at it. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spoon some of those onions right over the top. Wow. And there you have it, guys. Our French onion chicken thighs in all their glory. All right, guys, this looks so darn good, so let's cut in here, see what we got. Make sure we got lots of that cheese. Check out that chicken, get some sauce on there. Got some onion on there. I think we got a little bit of everything. I think this is going to be super duper fantastical. All right, let's give it a shot here. This is fantastic. Of course, you got me the caramelized onions right away. Chicken is done perfect. I love the seasoning, that gravy. It's rich, it's thick. And that cheese on top of the chicken is just to die for. We've got to make this, guys. And if you do, leave us a comment. Love to read them. And most of all, like and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe. And of course, I'm going to have more. This is absolutely one of the best chicken dishes I have ever had.